It began on a quiet morning in Ayorunbo, when one man lay down to rest and never woke up again. At least, not for 7 days. But what happened in those 7 days will shake the entire kingdom. The cock had just crowed its third cry when the people of Ayorunbo woke to whispers. Alani the blacksmith had not risen to light his forge. It wasn't unusual for a man to oversleep, but not Alani. He was the most punctual man in the village. Some said he kept time better than the palace gong. His neighbors knocked on his door, only to find him still lying on his mat, eyes closed, breathing steady, but unshakable. Alive, yet deeply asleep. By mid-morning, the news had spread across the town like harmattan fire. Market women abandoned their wares. Elders whispered about ancient curses. Children were forbidden from passing his compound. And as fear crept into every home, the town crier was sent to the palace. Oba Solagbade, the wise ruler of Ayorunbo, sat quietly as the message was delivered. His face showed no shock, but his eyes sharpened with curiosity. A man who sleeps without waking, not dead, not sick. Bring me to him, he ordered calmly. Oba Solagbade arrived at Alani's compound with Ayolod Monarchy, Chief Durojoyo, and the palace healer. They entered the quiet room. Alani lay as if merely napping, no signs of fever or pain. His breathing was calm, hands crossed on his chest. His face looked peaceful. Too peaceful. The healer waved herbs beneath his nose. No response. This is not a sickness I recognize, the healer whispered. Nor I, said the Ayolod, her brows furrowed. But Oba Solagbade only stood still and said softly, where is his wife? A joke, Alani's wife, was brought forth. She was trembling, eyes red and sunken. I did nothing, I swear on my father's grave, she cried. But her words only deepened the king's curiosity. No one accused you yet, the king replied gently. But you seem to carry guilt. After hours of questioning, a joke finally broke down. She revealed that 3 nights before, she and Alani had quarreled. In her anger, she had gone to the shrine of her late mother, who was once a powerful priestess, and said words she should never have said. I said, may he know no peace until he knows my worth. I didn't mean it, it was just anger. But the next day, he began sleeping longer, and then, he never woke again. Gasps echoed. Chief Durojoyo shouted, you cursed your own husband. But Oba Solagbade raised his hand. We do not judge until truth is clear. Bring the diviner. The diviner, a blind old man named Baba Ife, arrived by sunset. He listened to the story and placed his hands on Alani's chest. After a silent moment, he spoke, his spirit walks between worlds. He is caught in a dream, trapped by pride and unresolved pain. Something from the past holds him. Oba Solagbade asked, can we free him? Not with medicine, Baba Ife replied. He must be spoken to, through the drum of truth. The entire palace fell silent. The drum of truth was a sacred object, used only in times of spiritual war. Under a moonlit sky, the palace elders, the king, and Ajok gathered. The drum was placed beside Alani. A deep, ancient rhythm began to beat. With each thump, the air grew thicker. And then, Alani stirred. He mumbled, then shouted in his sleep, I am not worthless. I did everything for her, everything. Ajok collapsed in tears. Forgive me, she cried. Oba Solagbade bent beside Alani's ear and whispered, your worth was never in question. Wake, and claim your peace. A long silence. Then suddenly, Alani's eyes snapped open. The next day, all of Ayorunbo gathered in the palace courtyard. Alani stood beside his wife, looking pale but alive. Oba Solagbade addressed the crowd. In moments of anger, we cast stones with our words. But words are spirits, and they do not die quietly. Let this remind us, peace in the home begins with peace in the heart. The people bowed their heads, the lesson clear. No one in Ayorunbo ever joked about wishing someone away again. And as Alani returned to his fort days later, the hammer in his hands rang louder than ever. One man's sleep taught the entire kingdom a lesson about pride, pain, and the power of words. The sun dipped low. The village buzzed with life again. But deep in the palace, the king prepared. For mysteries never sleep in Ayorunbo, another mystery solved by the wisdom of Oba Solagbade. Stay with us for more tales from the Chronicles of the Wise King. Subscribe, like, and share, and remember, even dreams can carry truth.